Good evening and welcome back to the Metro Detroit Poker Series. I'm your host, Terry Prince. With me today is first time in the second chair, but MDPS champion nonetheless, Mike Reibling.
Hello?
Thanks for coming, Mike. We've got the 2025 Halloween challenge today. 54 players in this one. $2,970 prize pool. This is the one where if you come in costume, you get an extra 1,000 starting chips. So you might see some interesting pictures here coming up when we bring you our final table seating right about now. Over in seat number 1, our Jedi Master Bob Williamson. In seat number 2 is our local garden gnome Corey McCumsey. Seat number 3, Alex Kotowski. Is he a wrestler or something? I don't know. Seat number 4 is our Gandalf impersonator, Pat Miller. And seat number 5 is Cowboy Don Johnson. No, he did not get an extra 1,000 for that. He comes that way every month. Seat number 6, our MSU fanatic, Dan DiBucci. Seat number 7 is Yog Drink. And seat number 8, fuck it, he's all in, Chris James. And seat number 9, Dave Dwandler. And over in seat number 10, Robin Hood Oren Davis. Our starting chip counts here. Alex is out in front with almost 80K. Corey behind him, 54. Yog and Bob bringing up the rear, 16-8 and 13-7 respectively. We're going to start out with 8 and 1,600 blinds with a 1,600 big blind ante. So Bob's got less than 10 bigs and Yog's got right about 10 bigs. So here is our hand number 1. Gandalf Pat opens under the gun with pocket sixes. And he's not going to play them.
Oh, that's interesting. That's fairly tight.
Pretty tight move, yeah, even under the gun. But looking down at Don's pocket eights, maybe he knew something.
Yeah, maybe.
Couple of snowmen for Don. He raises it up to 3,200. And Dan quickly goes all in with pocket queens. Boy, he's starting out big here.
Yeah, major first hand.
We'll fold all the way around now to Oren, who's filling out our information sheet before he looks at his hand and throws it away. Oh, here we go. Pocket kings now for Bob.
Ooh.
What a first hand action we got going on here.
Yeah, this would be a spicy one.
He raises it up, all in as well. Corey looks down at Motown, Jack 5. Into the muck they go, and Alex's ace 10 had to shrivel up quite a bit here. Yeah, got to think those are going away, and they do. So we're going back over to Don, whose pocket eights also shriveled up quite a bit, and he gets rid of them. So we are all in, kings versus queens. Gonna go see a flop. Bob way out in the lead. You can see Danny's only 18% to win this. 4, 9, 6, 6, ace, and Pat folded pocket sixes. He folded quads, and you can see him in the back. He's like, "Oh my god!" So the kings are going to take that one down, and Bob gets a double up real quick.
Yeah. Gandalf didn't use his magic.
I mean, there's no way pocket sixes gets to the flop in that hand.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But oh my god, he would have flopped. He would have turned quads, flopped the set, and turned quads.
Yep.
Corey now looks down at ace 3 of clubs. Raises it up to 8,000. Blinds did go up. Now we're at 1-2-2. Did not last long at 8-16. Pat now with pocket sevens says, "I'll push these."
Mm-hmm. He was on a short stack, I believe.
Yeah, he's only got 24K left, so he only had 12 bigs. Gonna see maybe if we can squeeze Corey off of this hand. Goes back around to Corey. 16K more to call. And that's the thing when you get down to 10, 12 bigs, you still got enough to fight with. But you've got to get them in.
Yep.
If you end up doing a call or a call a raise, you just after that you don't have enough chips left to really defend, and you're going to get 15 callers when you do get your last bits of chips in.
Sometimes people try to sneak into the money though, just
Yep.
folding their small stack and
And
blinding out.
Pat does manage to get Corey off the hand, and he's going to take down that 13K pot. It's probably a good fold.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bob looking down at Motown again from under the gun, Jack 5 again. Corey folds his ace 4. Pat folds his ace 6, and Don's going to limp in with queen deuce of diamonds. Another ace 4. Well, most of the aces are accounted for already.
Mm-hmm.
Chris folds 9-7. Dave's in the big blind or small blind with queen 9 of spades, going to make the call for 1,000 more. And Aaron with 10-3 offsuit's going to check his option. We're going 3 ways of the flop. Oren picks up a pair of 3s. There's our 4th and final ace, came out on the flop. Jack of diamonds, Don flop the nut flush draw.
And has a pair of 3s.
And he's going to take it down. He bet out with his flush draw, and he takes it down. That's a good bet, a semi-bluff, and nobody really hit anything.
Yeah.
I don't blame the 3s for getting out of the way with the ace-jack out there. Here's the snowmen again. This time they're red for Corey with pocket 8s. Raises it up to 5K. Don looks down at ace-jack offsuit.
Yeah, I think some money will be going in with that.
He makes the call for 5K. Yeah, Don likes to play a lot of hands.
Oh, sure.
And look at there's the other 2 8s. Danny shoves for his last 7,000 with the 2 black 8s now. So I don't think those 2 hands are going to hit a set. Yog looks down at pocket 6s. And he folds those as well. If you remember, Pat folded those earlier when he had the quads with him.
Yeah.
Folds over to Dave with queen 10 into the muck. And now it's just up to Corey and Don whether to call 2,000 more, and I think that's pretty much a no-brainer. There goes Corey and Don. So now 26,000 in the middle that Danny can win. He's all in. Corey and Don have action on the side. 3, 7, 9, couple of spades. Danny's got the only spade with the 8. Don can still win, or Corey and Dan can chop. 4 spades now.
Spade.
Danny's got the spade draw.
Yeah.
You check it down again, and there is the 5th spade.
Yeah, there you go, the flush.
Danny's going to take it down completely with the 8 of spades. Corey's like, no wonder I couldn't hit a set. You got my other 2 8s. Danny gets the triple up, and then some. We've completed a full orbit plus a couple hands now on hand number 12. Dan just had to go refill his beer, come back, and he's going to look down at ace 4 offsuit. Hey, Dan, put that beer in a cup holder. Fold all the way around Alex with 4-3 in the small blind. Okay. Pat says, no, we're not playing for 2,000. Raise it up to 6 with ace-king.
Oh, I thought Alex was going to fold for sure.
4-3 comes along. No, they are live. Everybody looking at Corey's. Okay, let's see a flop.
Corey may have forgotten he's the dealer.
They're talking about something. Here we go. Flop 7, deuce 10. Couple of hearts. Nobody's got a heart. Alex Alex has backdoor straight draw. Pat's got a couple of overs with a backdoor straight draw. But Pat's going to bet out and take it down.
Yeah, Alex knew he didn't have much there.
Yeah, he needed to hit the flop harder. He was going away.
Yeah. He probably just did that because it's a chip later.
Folding now to Don. Ace-9 offsuit. Like I said earlier, Don likes to play a lot of hands.
1,000, so it's still calling it 2,000 bet.
Don is our oldest player at the table today, 82 years old.
But Toronto? No.
Dave comes along with Queen 10.
Oh, yeah. So you got 3,000 on the side, but it's
And we go three ways to a flop.
heads up on the side.
And splitting up the pot because Yog can only win the small blinds and the ante. He's all in for 1K, so he can win 5K of it, and the other 4K of that pot is in the side. And Jack 10-10, you'd think that was good for Yog with the Jack, but Dave's got two 10s, so he flopped trips. Check it down. Yog's in bad shape here. Needs a Jack. Yog was born in Germany, came to the U.S. when he was 2. And he has a hand that we nicknamed Yog. It's 5 deuce, his favorite hand. So Dave bet out and got Don to fold, and now we can see that Yog was drawing to a single Jack, and he got his deuce and a 5. If he was playing his favorite hand, he would still be losing. So Yog is going to be our first elimination of this final table. 18 hands in. He's going to be our 10th place finisher. And number 21 now. We're still at 1-2-2 blinds. Pat looks down at the flat tire or the Robbie. Jack 4. Throws it away. And Don finally found a hand he didn't want to play. 8 deuce.
Well, here's pocket 5s for Dan.
He's counting out chips. That's not a straight raise. We don't know what is.
Yeah.
I mean, he did go all in for 40,000 under the gun, so it's not like it's.
That's what's going to be the bet. 5K. Still trying to figure it out.
You want me to round up? No, 5,000.
Looks like 6K. He might have said something, but we didn't pick it up here in the booth. All the way around Corey with ace-3 offsuit. Folds that. Alex has big lick. Makes the call from the small blind, or from the big blind for 4,000 more. We're going to go heads up. Nearly a coin flip. 8-10 Jack. Alex picks up a gutter ball that didn't quite hit. We got another queen. Dan bets out 8,000. Alex going to make the call. 2 of spades did not help Alex, but he's going to bet out 15,000. Dan does make the call with pocket 5s and takes it down.
Yeah, Alex playing pretty loosely with that big chip blade.
You know, he made a bluff at it and kind of got caught, but that might have been a pretty loose call from Dan too. So
yeah, that's true.
it was a good place to bet with. I think he just Alex got unlucky with Dan calling.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there.
Yeah, pocket 5s with all those board cards the way they were. Queen, a couple of queens out there. Alex could have easily had a queen who was in the big blind. He could have had any of that.
Yep.
Dan with queen 9 of hearts raised it up to 8K, and Alex says, we're not playing that game again. I'm going all in for 30,000. 8-9 of clubs. Cowboy Don looked down at King 10. Alex says he's chopped 4 times in this league. Ends up with 3 seconds. No wins. So his favorite hand to play is Queen 10 of Hearts, and his favorite place to visit is Vegas. Well, Dan's almost got his favorite hand. It's Queen 9 of Hearts. So it's out there. It's in the wrong hand. Dan counting out chips to see where he'd be if he calls. And looks like he's maybe going to make the call. Looks like Dan did put his drink in a cup holder. Good to see that. Dan's favorite place to visit is France. And he plays cards better when State wins. That's what he says. Don't know if State won on this particular day, but he did make the call with Queen 9 of Hearts, and
they
both hit the 9, but Dan's Queen is going to play, and Alex went from chip lead to chip out.
In
9th place. Takes down $90.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
That's one of the problems with the big stack. If you get a little bit aggressive and you lose a pot or 3, you don't have a big stack any longer.
Well, yeah, I think that's what Alex got into there.
He might have been tilting a little bit after losing that hand with pocket 5s too. So
yeah, I think so. Very much so.
Here we got an interesting shot. King Queen versus King Jack. Blind versus blind action. Orange all in. No, it's not blind. They aren't orange just all in with King Queen for 3,000. Bob calls the 4K. Blinds did go up to 244 now. And Don calls with a 4 and I don't know what else. Dan from the big blind raises it up to 26,000 with pocket 3s. Bob quickly folds. Don got a little distracted there and then folds with his 4, and we don't know what else. So we got 3s versus King Queen. Danny's going to get a little bit of a rebate. A couple thousand chips that he's going to get back. And we basically have a coin flip here. Bob's going to see that his King Jack was not in good shape, so he's probably going to be glad that Danny got him off of it. And Queen on the river gets Oren to double up. Oren is nicknamed Viper 88. I don't know where that came from. Looks like Robin Hood today.
Yeah. His favorite hand, 8s.
So now Oren's going to look down at King 4 of Hearts. Under the gun. Throws him away. Corey Ace Deuce off suit. Garden Gnome says nope. Pat with Chaldean Aces. Queen 10. Pat says Kid Rock gave him the finger in middle school. Not sure if that's something I'd brag about.
Does that mean he went to middle school with Kid Rock?
I kind of would at least maybe interpret it that way, but I suppose it's not necessarily a requirement.
Yeah.
All right, Chris finds Queen 10, shoves his last 22K into the pot. Dave looks down at ace-5 from the big blind, says no thank you to that raise. Pat now with what happens to be the same hand. Is he going to call the other 13,000? This is Chris's first MDPS tournament. I've never been here before. That tends to happen. We get a lot of newbies that manage to make the final table.
Yep. First-time champions.
They may not always win, but they do have a good shot at getting deep. Usually because we have all these players that have played together for years and years, somewhat know each other.
Mm-hmm.
So when the new blood comes in, they have a little bit of an advantage. Now Pat, you can see Pat's reaction. Oh my God, I folded queen 10 and jack 10 for Dan. So all the 10s are mostly accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
And the queen 10 is going to hold on to win 65,000 chips. Pat's like, I could have chopped that pot.
Yep.
Well, you could have, but you didn't. Sorry, Pat. Pat's a good guy. He's 50. And the Kid Rock thing notwithstanding, didn't seem to affect him all that much.
Nope.
Hand number 29 of this final table. 2, 4, 4 blinds. Don looking down at pocket kings for the Cowboy. Cowboys kings. Ace 10 offsuit for Chris. Raises it up to 12,000 after Don just limps. What do you think about that? Just limping with pocket kings.
That's pretty dangerous.
Could be. Allows that weak ace to come along with you. So you got ace 10, I got ace 6 coming, but that's going to fold. Pocket sixes for Corey.
No one's thinking that he's limping with kings, that's for sure.
Like I said, Don likes to play a lot of hands, so he could have anything in this particular position.
That's true. That is the advantage of playing a lot of hands. Nobody knows what you have.
Everyone's watching the game.
Corey says his favorite hand is 4-7. I think that might be okay on the blackjack table. I'm not so sure it's good on a poker game.
No, I don't think so.
So here we go. Corey makes the call and then Don shoves. So that's what you want. That play actually worked out for him. He got money in the pot. Gave him a chance to shove and maybe take it down without a fight right here. Chris does make the fold, and Corey is thinking about making the call. In bad shape.
Oh, we got it, Dave! Oh my God!
Corey's claim to fame is that he has visited all 50 U.S. states.
That's impressive.
Yep. And he has a 1,200 horsepower Mustang.
Wow.
Corey does make the call. He has Don covered. So 28,000 chips to make the call, and Corey sees that he's in bad shape with pocket sixes against pocket kings.
Oh yeah, the ace folded too.
Yep. So Don's play worked out pretty well to perfection.
Yep.
9 queen deuce, couple of clubs. 7 of clubs. Uh-oh, look out.
A 6 and only a 6.
No, a club.
A club.
A club.
Yep.
But neither one. 5 of diamonds. And the kings are going to double up, but not without a sweat.
No.
Here we go now to hand number 30. Don looks down at Jack 9 of hearts.
Who down? Bob, you down?
Limps in again. As I say, I didn't see him folding that hand. Oren looks down at man's best friend. All in for 6K now. Corey with king deuce of clubs.
Yeah.
And
I'll let you have an S
it looks like he's in the small blind and Say, okay, what's the payout level look like? Gonna get it all in. Pat in the big blind with 4 deuce. Calls the 2,000. And so does Don, or Don will, I'm sure. There he goes. So Orrin and Corey both have the same number of chips, 6,000, that are in the middle. So it could be a tie here if they both go out in the same position.
Down the chip leader now?
It could very well be. He won that 90,000 chip pot just a minute ago. 6, 10, 3 rainbow. Queen of diamonds. And a 6 of clubs. And nobody hit anything.
So I guess
The kings play. The king high. Orrin's 9 doesn't play.
The king plays, so Orrin takes it down.
Orrin and Corey chop it. Like, oh, I'm still in. You see Corey's excited not to be eliminated, but they're still going to have the same number of chips after they chop down that pot. They came in with 6K each, and they're going to leave with the same number as well, just a little bit more than 6K. Dan now looks down at Queen 9. Hope you washed your hands after that bathroom break, Danny. Throws that away. Over to Bob with 5-4. Bob has been very quiet at this final table. Corey with King 10 gets it all in for 12,000, and Pat looks down at pocket queens, and he's coming in all over the top for 31K. Don quickly folds, and it's Corey versus Pat. Corey's with the 1 over. Basically 70-30 in favor of Pat. They count out the chips to make the pot right. And Corey's going to get to deal his own fate. Here we go to see a flop. Pause for dramatic effect. Oh, there's a king right behind it. Corey's in good shape now. Deuce just needs to avoid a queen. And he does. 3 of diamonds, and Corey's going to get another double up. Well, Corey and Orrin no longer have the same amount of chips. Dave under the gun with Jack 6. Gonna throw that away. 10-8 for Orrin. Ace deuce for Bob. Managing to hold on, but gonna get all that in. 26,000 into the middle. With ace deuce.
Yeah, he hasn't had very much to play.
No, he's been quiet. He says his favorite place to visit is the Prince Card Room, and he is the career money leader. He managed to pass me up. I'll have to rectify that situation.
He won quite a few games last season, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he had back-to-backs. He's won. He won back-to-back $200 summer games, the Poker Classic. I think he's won that back-to-back.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So Pat out in front here with pocket kings, needs to dodge an ace, and he does. Pat's going to take down this 48,000 chip pot and get a much-needed double up. And Bob is going to be pretty short-stacked. But he's not out. You know what they say about a chip in a chair. Orrin looks down at ace jack of hearts under the gun. Gotta think he's going to get some chips in the middle with this one.
Yeah, maybe even go all in.
Yeah, he's short stacked. He does go all in for 15,000. Corey with king queen offsuit. Gonna get these two fighting it out again.
He's all in for less.
Now Corey's got 30-some thousand, so he's got him covered. He's counting it out. And he's still thinking about it. Hey, Corey, you think long, you think wrong. There they go. Into the middle. 15,000.
Yep.
Don with queen 7, spades. Reluctantly threw it away. He wanted to play those suited cards.
Mm-hmm.
Dave folds, and here they are again. Corey and Oren going to fight it out. Corey's got live cards. 6, 7, 3. Couple of diamonds. Nobody's got a diamond. Oh, a king on the river. Corey going to take it down. He's going to eliminate Oren in 9th place for 95 bucks. Robin Hood's not going to be able to steal this rich pot any longer.
Nope, not robbing from the rich and giving to the poor anymore.
Corey now looks down at pocket jacks. The McJiggities. Under the gun. How much to raise? He's thinking and thinking and thinking. Corey is very methodical. He does not like to make rash or quick decisions. Does make it 15K. Pat shoves all in with ace queen of hearts for 46,000.
Ooh. Now Chris has king queen.
Yep. Suited clubs. Thinking about it here.
Definitely be some action there.
Queen is no good. He just doesn't know it.
Yeah, it looks like he's all in as well.
He's counting it out. He's still got the chips behind the line. Does finally say all in and indicate that they're in play. Dave folds his ace 7. And Bob was all in the big blind 8-7 offsuit. So now it's up to Corey to decide to call the other two all ins.
Jacks. It's a bit of a tough decision.
Yeah, it is. But I have an opportunity to knock out 3 players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he just might go for it.
He's trying to do the math and see what the pot's at.
And how much he'll have left.
That's the big question, yeah. The math is right, probably to call, because he's getting 3-1 plus on his money. But
yeah, he just doesn't want to go down to a short stack if he loses.
Yeah, that's the key, is how much you're going to have left if you happen to lose. He knows he's really only against 2 overcards, which is in pretty much the best situation he can be in. He's not dominated. But an ace or a king or a queen come off. It's all she wrote.
It's the best hand gonna fold here.
He's in the tank. Put the blender on puree.
Yeah. Our garden gnome there.
Pat's gonna cover up. And Gandalf had shed his beard a while back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Corey's really struggling there.
It's a toughie.
Oh, yeah, it is. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
A tough decision here. Jacks are a very strong hand, but they are a hand that's also very susceptible to being really killed.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the edge.
The weakest of the face cards.
Looks like he might throw him in.
And he did. He folded. And he shows what he folded. He's going to see that he was up against the ace queen, the king queen, and 8-7 being of less importance.
Yeah.
So three-way action here. 2 players all in. 110,000 in this pot. You see, Bob didn't quite have enough to cover the big blind and the ante. The ante ended up only being 3K. So they're doing the math to chop this up to see who's eligible for which pots, because we have a main pot and a side pot. Bob's only eligible for the main pot. Most of the money's in the side pot. And here we go to a flop. 2, 9, 6. Oh, Bob flopped a straight. Draw, I should say. And another 9 means that the ace high is going to take it down.
So the jacks would have won.
The jacks would have won. Yep. Bob Williamson, our MDPS money leader, out in 7th for $110. Chris James, our rookie, 6th place for $140. And the best hand folded and would have eliminated 3 players.
But that would have been a tough call.
It absolutely would have been a tough call. And I don't blame him at all for folding.
It was a disciplined fold, too.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, Corey's methodical. He goes through the motions, goes through the math, goes through the action in front of him. It looks like Pat tried to fold his big blind hand. No, you don't get to do that. You still got to put your big blind out there.
Bit of a tell, though.
Yeah, just a bit. So over to Dan with 9-7 of spades, raises it up to 12,000 with the 1 gap suited connector. Dave shoves with ace-9 offsuit for 34,000. We haven't talked much about Dave. He's 68 from Fraser. Retired, used to be an IT. Likes to play 5-6 suited.
Not a bad hand.
Said he cashed in his first WSOP event. He played in the seniors back in 2018-ish.
Oh, quite an accomplishment.
And he likes to go to visit Greece. Our blinds now are up at 3,000, 6,000, 6,000. Dan looks down at 5-6 suited. Slightly better than his 1 gapper last hand. As far as at least they're connected. And Dave now has pocket jacks this time and comes in over the top of Dan's raise again.
I don't think Corey's going to play the 7 deuce.
So now is Danny going to call with 5-6 for 30,000 more? 30, actually 41,000 more.
Looks like he's thinking about it. Yeah, looks like he is.
He's going to count 41,000 chips one at a time. We're going to be here for a while. It looks like he just had to finish his counting out his 25K. It was the initial raise.
oh, maybe he didn't call that.
Yep. He's like, oh my God, what do I do? Well, I tell you what you do. That junk you fold.
Yep.
But this is Dan we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And Dan likes to play a lot of hands too.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, remember earlier, called down a scary board with pocket 5s.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do recall that. Yeah.
So
And got lucky.
he could very well call this with 5-6 spades.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have to look at the calendar and see if State won today on this day of the Halloween Classic, which I believe was November 1st this year. He's still in the blender. All right, somebody call clock. And he makes the call. He makes the call. Gutsy. I'm sure a few of the players had some other choice adjectives to use.
Yeah.
King, ace, three, couple of spades.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's got a spade draw.
Yeah.
Backdoor straight draw. Another ace.
Ace and jacks with king so far. Just looking for a spade.
Dave's like, no spade. Nine of clubs. The jacks are going to hold up. But again, not without a sweat.
No. Yeah.
Dan did flop some draws.
Yeah. That was a real nail biter there.
Now Dave way up a big pot, 170,000 chips.
Oh, yeah, he could be the chip leader now.
At this point, I believe he might be. And our blinds now at 3,000, 6,000, 6,000. Blinds did go up. When Dave gets done stacking these chips, he's going to look down at ace-5 offsuit. So as I'm still stacking my chips and throws those away, Corey with king-jack offsuit. Got to think he's going to play this. We're sitting here at 5-handed.
Kind of my least favorite hand. I think I've lost more money with that hand than any other.
I mean, it looks better than it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Don with Band's best friend in the small blind. Corey raised it up to 15,000, so a little over a min raise. 2.5 bigs altogether. 12,000 for Don to call. He says, no, thank you. Danny goes all in for his last 10,000. So Danny's going to be at risk here, and it's going to be 9-7 versus King-Jack. Ace, King, 4. Danny's in really bad shape. And Danny is done. Stick a fork in him. He's done like dinner. Dan DiBucci out in 5th place for $180. Probably should not have called with 5-6 of spades. And we are now down to 4-handed. A dead small blind for this hand. You know, a big blind only. Corey looked down at Queen 4 of hearts.
Is there anybody who's a real bad short stack here? It doesn't really look like it.
Well, I mean, Dave's still got a huge stack.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cowboy's still pretty.
He's got a lot of blues there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he looks pretty healthy, too. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's severely short here. Pat's got, you know, good little stack there. Raises it up to 15,000 with King 10 offsuit. Don looking down at the pocket 5s and makes the call. Dave with Ace King and goes all in for a whole lot. Pat gets out of the way quickly. Don's like, okay, how much am I going to win if I get knocked out here? Looks up at the monitor.
Yeah, pocket 5s.
Don is playing in his 73rd MDPS tournament. Started out in 2015. He's had 8 cashes up till today and 2,700 plus in career earnings.
So how many tournaments have there been now?
Almost 200. Or no, we're over 200.
Yeah.
We're over 200. It's been going on for 24 years.
Wow.
Something like that. We started in 2003, had 1 year off for COVID. Dave is only playing in his 9th MDPS tournament, but has cashed 3 times.
It's a pretty good record.
So this is his 4th cash. And Don's still in the blender with pocket 5s. And
Yep.
says makes the call, says screw it, let's go for it.
Kind of expected you would.
It is a coin flip, so you're probably in the best situation you could hope to be in.
Mm-hmm.
8, Jack, King. There's a killer right there. Another Jack. Needs a 5 and only a 5. Not a
And he
5.
doesn't
It's
get
a 3
it.
of hearts. So Dave is going to take this down with a pair of kings, a pair of jacks, and an ace kicker, and Don is going to be eliminated with his pocket 5s. Don will be our 4th place finisher for $250. Going to add to his career earnings. Now down to 3-handed, 51 hands in. Dave, a massive chip leader now. Queen Jack. Corey looks down at the hammer 7 deuce. Pretty sure he's going to fold that. And Pat looks down at pocket jacks. Dave put the pressure on and went all in with his Queen Jack. Wow, what a bet. And Pat calls. So we got pocket jacks versus Queen Jack, so it's 1 over. Pat's playing in his 60th MDPS event. Has cashed 21 times for $11,493. Pat's been pretty successful. And Pat's going to pick up the double up with his pocket jacks. I think at the end of the day, this hand ends up playing the same way.
Mm-hmm.
All the money gets in. But do you think shoving with Queen Jack there was the right thing to do?
Yeah, not really sure.
I just think that, yeah, you're going to take down the pot if, nobody has anything. The only thing that's calling you is something strong.
Yep.
And that's
true.
That's what I wonder about. I mean, you are 3-handed, so any 2 face cards are good. A raise is absolutely called for, but I'm not sure about shoving, especially when you're the chip lead. So you're putting anybody on a decision for their life, so their hand's going to have to be even stronger. So the only people you're risking, I mean, he's not risking elimination, but he's risking a lot of chips for what might only be a little gain if you're just taking down the blinds.
You always have to look at how many regem stacks are behind you.
Right.
Or anything like that.
Right. And I mean, we're playing 3-handed right now.
Yeah.
So here we go now, Dave and Corey. Corey's all in with ace 8. Dave calls him down with 4-6 of spades. And 9-10 Jack. Rainbow. Corey out in front still with ace high. Deuce of spades doesn't help anybody. Gives Dave a spade draw, and there it is. The 5 of spades. Corey's like, I don't even want to put this card down on the felt. The 6-4 of spades makes a straight, and Dave is going to take Corey out in 3rd place for $365.
So now we're heads up.
Heads up, and they agreed to get it all in. And Pat picks up the straight. I think they were playing the best 2 out of 3 here for the championship. They made a chop deal and said the best 2 out of 3 is going to win this. So Pat picks up the first hand with a straight with his big 5-7. And now it's 8-6 versus King 7. Pat out in front with a king. A pair of 6s now for Dave. A pair of 7s now for Pat. And the 4 isn't going to do anything, so the 7s are going to beat the 6s. Dave, going to be eliminated in 2nd place. Our runner-up. And Pat's going to be our champion. So Dave takes down $735. And Pat also $735, but gets the victory with the chop arrangement deal they made. Pat's going to take down his 22nd cash. Here is our final standings for the night. Thanks again for watching. For Mike Reibling, I am Terry Prince. Have a good night.